you in this middle of high school. That's so crazy.
Oh yeah, I was in high school a lot longer than you. Same stuff. Same stuff.
Basketball doing all that. Okay.
No, I attended MDU as a non-traditional school. I got my degree in 2015. So I'm in my 30s. And went through one day.
Can you start degrees?
Yeah. Okay. No, I never played college ball or anything.
I was doing. I didn't even do AAU. I was good.
No, I would not have been good enough. I would have fun. I would not have been good enough.
Is John doing this meeting with the team right now?
No, the team's already out now. They're all listening with their parents and just like
I'm going to see if I can interview John in about 3 minutes. 2 minutes. So see.
Look at that! It was so hard. So Kristen, I don't know what. Our camera people run those lights.
oh,
Which makes chaotic start.
Right.
And so Nick and I went, nah, not happening. Nick, let's go.
cheer squad lady.
Why did she? So we put our foot down and said, no, it's just supposed to have luck.
Well, I can tell that, but where's he, like, what is he doing?
Laying in bed.
You haven't heard?
Oh, sitting on the couch.
Oh, yeah, calf injury, right?
Yeah.
Calf thing?
Pork bond.
Who's doing this, like, who's doing his job in his stead? All of it?
No. Which is normal to any sports out here.
I know he used to do this stuff. He definitely went back in.
No. I think so.
Good time. Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't. He asked me to. Is he not? But last summer he asked about it.
There you go.
You guys want to know this because you talk. Say, Preston's last name, Cleaver. And then, Michael, right? Lopes.
Lots.
Lops. Okay. Haha.
There's always debate on that.
Yeah, when I read it, whatever. I think that was
Yes,
awesome.
Portuguese.
I've been told Lopes, Lops, and Lopez. I knew Lopez wasn't right when they told me that.
Yeah, lots. I'm 99% sure it's lots.
Is he gentle or is it Lopes? Lopes? See?
He says low.
Yeah. Trust the voice. Trust the voice.
really hate myself right now.
What?
I'm just giving in. It's 3 and I'm just giving into it right now. No discipline. Like, none whatsoever. Because I'm really hungry. Oh, man.
Yeah. What, got some nachos myself. Yummy.
Yeah. Oh. I just hate that.
So everything we just did in the first game,
Same thing?
it amplifies by about 3 times faster.
Bad zooming.
Yeah, the speed of this game is about 3 times faster than what we saw. So yeah, so on any of the timeouts, feel free to talk about something because it gives me a chance to catch my breath. Because I mean, they will go. There are times, and I don't know if they play very up tempo, but if it's a real fast game, like I have to catch my breath when it breaks.
Timeouts, free
Hey, what's the
throws, all
record?
that stuff. Yeah. Not too bad.
Again, the best part about being the color guy,
I'm over it. I'm done.
if there's something that you want to talk about it. It's all you.
Matchup between the Bobcats of Peru State and your MNU Pioneers. Please stand for the opening prayer by Ben Kenyon, followed by our national anthem.
Yeah.
I'm very Jewish.
Oh.
I'm heavy. I'm very Jewish, I mean just Jewish.
Dear Lord, thank you for letting everyone travel here safely tonight. Thank you for the athletic abilities you bless these players with and the competitive spirit. I pray that we will play tonight in a way that will honor you and bring glory to your name. I pray that you would help us have a safe night out here, and we just thank you for all that you give us. In your holy name, amen.
That's on soccer.
Yep. Hey, will you do me a favor? After they do the openers, will you click fire out?
And now the starting lineups, starting for the Bobcats of Peru.
Because I have to be there and put
A junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 2, Hedrick Robinson.
Yeah, no worries.
A junior from Lincoln, Nebraska, number 4, Henry Tanksley. A senior from Chicago, Illinois, number 11, Dante McReynolds. A senior from Nebraska City, Nebraska, number 22, Noah Vasa. A senior from Las Vegas, Nevada, number 23, Nick Brannon. The Bobcats are coached by Bob Ludwig and assisted by Reggie Kendall. And now, your starters for the Pioneers. A junior from Topeka, Kansas, number 3, Trey Brown. A junior from Overland Park, Kansas, number 24, Patrick Cairns.
Wait, what?
A freshman from Olathe, Kansas.
Kansas, number 25, Anthony Brown. A senior from Sedalia, Missouri, number 35, Dante Scroggins. And a senior from Nashville, Tennessee, number 44, Dakota Quinn.
Nick will have a history about that later.
The Pioneers are coached by Coach Rocky Marr, assisted by Nate Lyons. Let's play basketball.
Where did Nick go? All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome inside the Bell Family Arena. We are ready for tip-off as the visiting Peru State College Bobcats come into Olathe, Kansas to take on your MidAmerica Nazarene University Pioneers. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. We're ready for tip. The officials are putting tape on the floor, which I find humorous. Coaches can't go past it. They have now boxed off the coaches. I like it.
Probably because of the last game.
Probably because of the last game, although this is a different officiating crew. So we do have a new guy here. I've got a color man now. Introduce yourself, young man.
What's good, Pioneer fans? This is Max Hearing, new color guy.
I got it.
And there we go. Oh, we've got a whistle already. One official did not like the tip ball. Oh, a double tip. Well, we started the game with a double tip. There we go. That does not happen often. So, Pioneers now. We'll start with the ball. 3 seconds in, we had our first whistle. It might be a new record. Trey Brown goes right side to Cairns. Cairns working around the Scroggins screen. Up to Quinn, now on the post to Scroggins. He kicks it out. Quinn going to try a three right out of the gate. Ball rattles and won't fall. Rebounded by Peru State. Again, I don't know if they said in the intros, but both of these teams are very evenly matched, very close to each other in the records. We got Peru State coming in at 10-10 overall. They're 9-6 in conference. Right above them in the standings are the Pioneers at 12-7 overall, 8-5 in conference. So again, these guys are fighting to move up in the positions of the Heart of America Athletic Conference. First shot was missed by Peru State. Rebounded by the Pioneers. They will have their chance to take the lead here in the early goings of the first half. Quinn has it on the baseline. He's going to step back, jumper on the way. Got it!
Oh, good shot by Quinn Cook to open up this game.
Dakota Quinn able to knock it down over Noah Vasa. And twice now, Quinn is trying to take Vasa on one-on-one, so maybe the Pioneers see a mismatch that they like. Here's the layup the other way, doesn't fall, rebounded by Quinn. That was a shot missed by Tanksley. Anthony Brown up for three on the way, no good. Cairns trying to tip it alive, but taken away by the Bobcats. Heading up the floor is Robinson. Robinson has it, trying to get around Anthony Brown. Now he's going to get the ball out, and they're going to work around the perimeter and set their half-court offense. So Robinson again with it. Screen is set. Robinson heading to the rim, drives through, kicks it out. They don't take the three. Now, whoo! Wide pass. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, heading my way. Thanks, Coach Lamar, for saving me. Turnover on the Bobcats. Ball back to the Pioneers. Nick Brannon unable to handle the pass that was in his direction. So Trey Brown now conducting the offense. Cairns back to Brown. In the post to Scroggins. Scroggins, no looks it to Quinn, and Quinn with the tomahawk.
Scroggins with a really nice pass out there to identify.
Quinn and Scroggins have been playing exceptional together down in the post. Like you could just see that relationship developing all season.
It's only going to get better.
Here's a drive along the baseline, spin. A dish, shot on the way, up and good. Difficult shot made by Nick Brannon. And the coach of Peru sees something quickly that he would like to go over.
Timeout by the Bobcats, 30-second timeout.
So that's Bob Ludwig, head coach. You can hear him. He is a very vocal head coach. So we're just, well, oh, we got a replay. Let's see the replay. Let's see it. I want to see it.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. Check your monitors, folks. You can see Scroggins. Nice little wraparound pass to Quinn, cutting to the rim. He throws it down with the one hand. Hard to come up with too much analysis in 2 minutes of a game.
I'm struggling.
I feel your pain, trust me. We're back underway. Pioneers heading up the floor. They go to Quinn. Quinn has it looking for Cairns down low. They think maybe Cairns has a matchup. You're going to work the ball around now. Go to Quinn with it. Goes to Anthony Brown, right side. Back up top to Scroggins, top of the key. He hands it to Trey. Trey going to try and drive. Ooh, he slipped, but able to get the ball away to Cairns. Shot no good. Long rebound taken by the Pioneers. It didn't hit rim. Trey Brown fires for three. Got it!
Bang! M&U with a quick 5-point lead to start the game up.
That was a heads-up play by Trey Brown, realizing that shot did not hit the rim, so the shot clock was not reset. Now here's a shot either blocked or altered by Anthony Brown. Ahead are the Pioneers. Cairns to the rim. Layup up and
good.
good.
Finish by Cairns. Really taking the contact, but still finishing it.
So now the Pioneers with a quick 7-point lead at 9-2. 16:45 remaining in the half. Robinson, he picked up his dribble, got stuck. Long pass out, gets it to Tanksley. Tanksley now working it around. Now there's an official in my way. Darn zebra move. There we go. Here's a drive. Ooh, able to hit a difficult shot. And hitting the deck was Nick Brannon. Pioneers quickly the other direction, though. Let's see if the Pioneers are going to try and outrun the Bobcats. Now, Trey Brown didn't like what he saw, so he pulls the ball out. He's getting his half-court offense set. Players go in motion. Quinn comes out to set the screen. They go to Anthony Brown. Post to Quinn. Double team comes. Quinn, a pump fake. Got a man up and hits the layup. Well done by Dakota Quinn, knowing that the defense was going to come. He got Isaac Simpson to bite on the pump fake. Left it with a very easy layup. Here's another drive. And an offensive foul is called. Going to see who this was. Kendrick Robinson called for the offensive foul. Pioneers making their first change of the day. Jake Alexander comes in. Patrick Cairns takes a seat.
Jake Alexander coming off a 19-point game just 3 days ago.
Nice.
We'll see how he pushes into this one.
Jake Alexander has gotten better with every game he's played.
Every game.
And if he's listening tonight, last home game I got to meet Jake Alexander's grandfather, who came and said hi to the Pioneer Sports Network. So a good evening to you, sir. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. There's a shot that was missed by Quinn. He was a little wild on that one. Contact made, no call. Easy rebound for the Bobcats. Now the Bobcats with their chance to draw ever closer. Trailing 11-4, but there's a pass taken away by Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown ahead to Alexander. Alexander in the paint. Gets it to Trey. Trey for three. No good. Rebound into the hands of Brannon.
Good hustle by Jake Alexander there.
Alexander, who is a ball hawk. I mean, this guy, he has a nose for the
Absolute
ball.
ball hawk.
And so he's always worth watching. Even after they secure a defensive rebound, if they try an outlet pass to a guard, Alexander's going to be there making them think about it. So now the Bobcats still looking for an answer. Here's a drive. Ball got knocked free, taken by Quinn. Quinn, pass ahead to Trey. Trey back to Quinn. Quinn in the paint, out of control, whistle blown. And this is going to be called on the Bobcat defense.
Dakota Quinn doing a good job of drawing a foul there. Not backing down and going up for the layup anyway.
Henry Tanksley called for the personal. So Quinn with his first chances at the charity stripe tonight. First free throw on its way. Up, got it. Quinn is a very good free throw shooter for a big man. Second shot, no good. Of course, I said that, so he missed.
You jinxed it.
Yeah, that was absolutely my fault. Cam Brady heading to the scorer's table. He's going to check in at the next stop and play. Bobcats working the ball around. Ooh, left open for three on its way in. Man. Good. That three was knocked down by Nick Brannon. He got left alone in a corner.
They didn't see him there.
Yeah, neither did the Pioneer defense. So now the Pioneers looking to answer. 12-7 is your score. Pedro Lopes heading over to the scorer's table. He's going to check in as well. Get some of the starters a breather. Quinn, he's going to rise. Three on the way. Too strong, no good. And Bobcats are able to take it. Quinn likes his matchup with Vasa. And so tried it from long range. Now the Bobcats looking for that drive. Pump fake. Shot on the way. Won't fall. Quinn with it.
Big pass.
Trey. Jake Alexander. He's going to take on everyone. No good. Oh. Went up a little too strong. And Alexander not able to hit the layup. Here's a drive pass sent into the stands. Trey Brown, good defense. Saw that pass coming and knocked it away.
And number 45, Pedro Lopes, checking in for the bottom.
So Lopes checking in for Quinn. Scroggins takes a seat, and Cam Brady comes in. Wow. Words. Tongue-tied. Woo. Anywho. Bobcats with it, looking. They go to Brandon. Brandon works it back up top to Tanksley. I'm sorry, that's to Robinson. Robinson back to Brandon. Brandon driving, baseline, shot up, and able to hit it over the outstretched arms of Cam Brady. Pioneers the other way. Anthony Brown has it. Down low to Cam Brady. Cam spins, fires. Shot is up and it's
good bounce right there, and a good shot by Cam Brady.
Cam Brady with some points from the low post. Keeps the Pioneers on top by 5. Kendrick Robinson has the ball. Works it left side, in the hands of Brooks. Brooks into the game. Brooks still at the top. Now they go down in the post. Double team comes. Shot on the way, no good. Rebounded by Cam Brady. Brady with the good defense. Ball ahead to Trey Brown. Pioneers trying to extend the lead. They go to Alexander. Alexander drives in the paint, dishes out. Trying to get it to Brady. Bad pass taken away. 2-on-1. And the layup is up and good. Knocked down by Tanksley.
Good finish there by Tankley, recognizing an opportunity and just taking full advantage.
And now Peru State again wants to talk things over.
Both of their timeouts have now been called after they've scored.
Yeah. So if you look, it's a full? Okay. Well, then let's go to commercial. We'll be right back. Whenever I'm ready. Man, I was born ready. That's right. Pioneers are on the floor awaiting their Bobcat counterparts. No changes out of the break for the Pioneers. No, I apologize. I was wrong. Cairns is checked in out of that break. Bobcats are back. And now my color man is back too. Everyone's back.
Roll back.
Yay. Trey Brown has it for the Pioneers, gets it to Lopes up top. Now Alexander right side. Alexander works left. Now to Trey. Cairns trying to get freed up. They cross it to him. Cairns with it. Jab step, 3 on the way. Got it.
Bang. Cairns with a really nice player there to knock down that 3.
You can see Cairns was setting that up from the moment that possession started. He knew exactly what he wanted and how he was going to do it when he got it. It's a great shot by Cairns. 6-point lead, Pioneers. Ball being worked down. Here's a shot sent away, but a foul is going to be called. Let's see which Pioneer they get for this.
Is it on Cairns or Brady?
0. That's going to be on Cam Brady. So just the first. Going to the line is Henry Tanksley.
Tanksley really been playing well so far.
He likes, so far, all the Bobcats appear to really like to attack the rim. They're not going for the mid-range and they're not going for deep. They're really trying to attack attack the rim. I was going to read a stat, but we're still on the last game. Whoopsies. Well, why don't you look? Tell us, what have they done from behind the three-point line? Have they even attempted a 3?
1 for 2 from three-point line.
1
so
for 2.
Not very.
They're not living or dying behind the three-point line.
Not at all.
I don't like computers where I have to drag the mouse around. Here's a tip by Cairns, no good. Missed off the right side. Quickly the other way. You drive. Get us to the game.
Yes, sir.
There's a shot missed, but rebounded by Robinson. He gets his own follow and is able to put it in for 2. Pioneer lead now is 17-15 as they try and hold off the charge being put on by the Bobcats. Cairns has it. Boy, they just crash. Whenever someone starts heading into the paint, the whole defense comes swooping in. Cairns down to 10, has to find someone. Gets it to Trey. Trey with 5. Long range 3, looks short. Short it is. Alexander with the save. But they're going to call the shot clock violation. I'll tell you though, great hustle by Alexander. Alexander almost had it.
Oh, on this?
I got it. It's the W. There we go. It took me 5 years to learn that. I only got that this season, that it's the W that takes me to the stats. Yeah, so that's how awesome I am.
Kind of counterintuitive.
Yeah, I'm saying. Bobcats with it. Tankersley working in a race.
Big block by Patrick Cairns right there.
Cairns not falling for any of the spinning pump fakes by Tankersley. Oh, man, I knew I was going to do that. Tanksley. I'm going to my old school baseball knowledge. I knew I was bound to do it once. Try not to do it anymore. My apologies to the friends and family of Tanksley. I'll get it right. Here's a shot with 4 on the shot clock. Wow, what a hanging shot. Kendrick Robinson with the difficult shot. Alexander, everything he could do on defense. It's just a better shot. Tie ball game. We're at 17 apiece. Almost halfway through the first half. Alexander drives. Layup up and good on the right side. Alexander's first step is quick. Now here's a drive. A race by Scroggins, but able to get their rebound were the Bobcats. So the Bobcats are going to have another chance. Ooh, good moves by Robinson, but he couldn't get around. 3 on the way. From the corner, no good. And a tip-in.
A very lucky bounce right there for Peru State.
That was a heck of a tip-in there by Brannon. So now we're tied at 19. Alexander with it. Gets it to Quinn. Quinn down low to Scroggins. Scroggins in the paint. Turns, fires, and hits a little baby hook. Knocks it in.
Quinn recognized that mismatch very early on. Just fed the ball right into Scroggins.
You know, he owed Scroggins after he got that dunk earlier. So.
Oh, yeah, you got to pay it back.
That's right. Here's a drive, dish out, ball being worked around the perimeter now. Looking for the one-on-one matchup. Now they've got it on Cairns. There's the drive, shot on the way, up and good. Tanksley able to knock it in from 2 points. Quickly the Pioneers ahead. Scroggins a pump fake, and one.
Hey, Pioneers really pushing the pace there to get 2 quick points on an and one.
So Henry Tanksley, who's involved in just about every play that we have right now on both ends, commits a personal foul, his second. Scroggins at the line.
Doesn't look like they're going to pull him out of the game here.
Yeah, 2 quick ones, but he's staying in.
He's staying in then.
Scroggins able to hit. Nope, now he's leaving.
Oh, Peru State.
Nope. So what this is, we are under 10 minutes in the half, and this is the official media timeout.
Official media timeout.
That's right. That just started, I think, last year. So we're going to step away for about 60 seconds, and we'll be right back.
A purposeful life is the inspiration and foundation of MNU. It's more than getting a better job. It's becoming a better person. The Christ-centered, student-centered culture at MNU will leave you transformed. Our professional and graduate degree programs will challenge and inspire you to become the person you always knew you were meant to be. Learn, grow, and earn your degree at MNU, a school that shares your values and your passion. MNU, purposefully different.
There you go.
And we're back. It's worth mentioning that Dakota Quinn has struggled quite a bit in these last few games, but he has 7 quick points and 1 very nice assist that we just noticed. So it looks like he's really turning the corner, and he's going to be playing real well this game, as it looks like. And looks like he's just forgetting about the past and just moving right on. Timeout's about over now, so we're getting right back onto the court. MNU 24, Peru State 21.
All right, play is resumed. We are back underway. Robinson bringing it up the floor.
Trey Brown will be coming back in the next timeout.
I think he only left for that timeout, and he'll be coming back now. Robinson working the ball around. Peru State not really able to get anything going right now. Good defense by the Pioneers. Here's a long-range 3. Wow, up and good. Difficult shot. Scroggins was there. Isaac Simpson hits the tray and ties the game back up at 24. We have had several ties in this game. No one able to really run away. Quinn spins, fires. Good in the post.
So we're dominating play by Dakota Quinn, who now has 9 points.
Oh, and now an inbound violation on the Bobcats as they passed it in with a foot on the line, so that's technically a turnover.
Trey Brown just came in for Jake Alexander.
Now the Pioneers are going to inbound from their baseline after the turnover by the Bobcats. So the Pioneers with a chance to extend their lead, only up by 2 at 26-24. Cairns will be inbounding from the baseline. They were looking for that design lob to Quinn, couldn't find it. Anthony Brown drives. Boy, there was a lot of contact.
Very questionable non-call by the refs right there.
Yeah, Brown about got sent to the first row, and you can hear Coach Lamar's just losing it over that one.
Livid.
Here's the drive. Shot on the way. No good, but they're going to call a foul on Dakota Quinn.
Simpson not afraid to go into the teeth of the tiger right there, just going right up with it.
Good chance he regrets that decision later. It worked out well for him this time. Simpson's going to go to the line to shoot 2. But you got to be real careful on how often you challenge Dakota Quinn. First free throw on the way, up and good. Really need some wrestling fans in here because someone has to agree with me that Trey Brown looks just like Seth Rollins. Just
I will agree with that statement.
I mean, he looks just like him. Just
a little smaller.
Yeah, well, needs long hair too. But, wow. I knew he reminded me of someone. I finally figured it out. So Anthony Brown with it for the Pioneers. Gets it to Cairns. Cairns spins, fires. Difficult shot in the paint. No good. It looks to me like Peru has dropped into a bit of a zone defense, and it's giving the Pioneers fits at the moment. Robinson has it, trying to get around Anthony Brown. Dishes it out. Ball now being worked around the perimeter. Here's a drive. Driving baseline. Kicking the ball out. Ball got freed. Anthony Brown trying to get it. Can't. Wrestled away by Robinson. Robinson driving. Ball knocked free again. They're going to say last touch by the Pioneers. Okay, so 10 on the shot clock for the Bobcats as they inbound from the baseline. And they're able to get it in. Wow, just bodied Trey Brown right off.
Really well executed inbounds play right there.
Two guys basically posting up in the same spot. First lead of the night for Peru State at 27-26. Pioneers go in the post to Scroggins. Scroggins. No looks it to Anthony Brown, and he was out of his range.
A little sloppy there from Scroggins.
Yeah, he was trying to look the defense off and led Anthony Brown way too much with the pass. Off of his hands, out of bounds. Turnover on the Pioneers. Here come the Bobcats now enjoying their lead. Robinson works at high post. Back to Robinson. Robinson driving. Stuck along the baseline.
Big
Quinn.
block by Quinn.
You don't test Quinn often. Pioneers with the numbers, trying to make something happen. Couldn't hit. Cairns trailing the play. Now Trey Brown has to create. Down in the post. Quinn has it.
Quinn bodying them down there.
Quinn is fouled. Simpson's going to be called for the personal.
2 men on Quinn, and he still is able to draw the foul down there. Not afraid to go up at all.
Nothing Simpson can do as he was woefully undersized in the post against Dakota Quinn. Committing foul is about all he could do. So now Quinn at the line. He's going to shoot 2. First shot on the way. Short off the front of the rim. He's going to have one more trying to tie this game up. On its way. That looks short too, but that falls through. Whew. Right over the front of the rim. 27-27. We're all tied up. Bobcats with possession. Robinson heading down the floor, working on the left side. Coming back right, screen is set, pulls up 15 feet out, shot up and good.
Robinson for 2.
Robinson, his facial expressions don't change. He's calm, cool, and collected, running the offense. Trey Brown has it, working left. Picks up his dribble, kicks it out to Scroggins. Scroggins around to Cairns. Cairns going to launch that 3. Got it!
Bang right in the face of a defender, not afraid to go up and knock it down.
Robinson now the other way. Again, just slowly, methodically leading that Bobcat offense. They go high post to Brandon. Brandon kicks it out. Drive and dish, drive and dish. That's what they've got working right now. Down low they go. Going to try and take on Quinn. I don't know if Quinn blocked that shot or erased its existence. Pioneers with the ball. Anthony Brown, 2-pointer on the way, baseline, left it short, no good. Brandon with the rebound, gets it to Robinson. Now Robinson up the floor, not in a hurry, screens come, 2 screens. Robinson still with it, steps back on Scroggins, tried a 3 and missed it all. Air ball goes out of bounds along the baseline. It's going to go back to the Pioneers. And now another timeout called. This time a full timeout called by the coach. But before we go, let's look at that three-point shot. We have a replay coming up. Go ahead and check this out.
I do not.
Oh, we do not.
Quinn has 3 blocks already.
Oh, 3 blocks. I thought we had a replay.
No, sorry.
You lied to me.
I lied to you. I'm sorry. I apologize.
MNU Athletics and our Game Day Radio sponsor.
We're going to go to a commercial. Can't believe it.
Understand what we're out here for, and we're out here to win games.
The expectations are always high just stepping on campus.
No matter whether you win or lose, you're winning or losing with grace.
You're doing something bigger than yourself. Competitive.
Discipline.
Family.
Integrity.
Passion.
We are Pioneers.
This is MNU.
All right. The band can make your hands clap.
Dakota Quinn today. Wow, just a world beater out there. I mean, he now has 10 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks.
3 blocks.
I mean, oh my God. Talk about a comeback game after only scoring 2 points and fouling out on Monday.
Well, we've talked about it before. When the officials call Quinn tight and they take him out of a game, Pioneers are in a world of trouble. When they let Quinn be Quinn, he dominates.
He is their only center, so it is problematic when he's not there. Jake Alexander will be coming in at the next timeout.
Yeah, all due respect to Lopes, he doesn't have Quinn's size. Now they go down low. That pass is sent away. The defense of the Bobcats saw the high-low attempt by the Pioneers.
Recognized it very early.
Yeah, so they were able to knock that away. Anthony Brown's going to take a seat. Jake Alexander comes back onto the floor. Cairns is going to inbound from the baseline for the Pioneers. Long pass in, gets it to Quinn. Quinn to Cairns, right side. Now to Quinn up top. Left side to Trey Brown. Trey, top of the key. They've got a mismatch. My camera just disappeared. Now there was a turnover, but so they're saying there was not enough of a change of possession for the. As again, you can just listen to the soulful sounds of my voice. Oh, now miscue on the other end as Brandon tried to dump it off. Simpson, and out of bounds it goes. We what?
We lost our cameras.
We lost our cameras. We don't know where they went. Somebody by Tanksley. Trey Brown able to keep it. There's a camera back. Enjoy it while you can. So now Brown driving baseline, still driving. Kicks it out to Scroggins. Aaron's lost it on the floor.
Oh.
Now jump ball is going to be called. And the possession is going to favor the Bobcats.
Jump ball possession to the Bobcats.
30-29 is your score. I don't know if you can see the graphic, if you can't see the camera, but now we're back for a moment, and there we go.
Cam Brady coming in now for Dante Scroggins. A really big lineup out there right now, with Trey Brown being 2 heads shorter than everyone else.
Man, difficult shot.
Very difficult shot right there.
Pioneers the other way. Quinn ahead of the field with it.
Yes, sir. Quinn throwing it down with authority off a very quick pass from Trey Brown.
Trey Brown saw Quinn ahead of the field, fed him quickly and early. Now going down underneath, Trey Brown tangled up, trying to wrestle the ball away from Isaac Simpson. Out of bounds it goes, last touch by the Pioneers. So the ball's going to stay with the Bobcats. They're going to have 17 on their shot clock. 4:33 remains in first half. Only 1 point lead for the Pioneers at 32-31. We told you guys this was going to be a close game. Robinson has it. Hop step. Got Quinn in the air, and now travel's called, and that's the absolute correct call.
Just too many steps from Robinson right there, but he disagrees with the call.
Yeah, he saw the big man. He saw Quinn heading his way. Had to alter himself a little too much. Now Trey Brown picking up some steam. Gets it to Cairns. Cairns back to Trey. Over to Alexander left side. Alexander To Trey up top. Trey's going to have to create. Down to 12. Ball still worked around the perimeter. Trey Brown around Brady's screen. To Alexander. Alexander has to create. He drives, dishes. Trey for three on the way. No good. Cam Brady not able to secure the rebound. Kendrick Robinson with the ball. Heading up the floor. Going to try and get around Jake Alexander. Trey comes over with the double team. He dishes it out. Three on the way. No good off the left side. Ball's loose. Picked up by the Bobcats. Sent away by Dakota Quinn, but they keep possession.
Fourth block of the day for Dakota Quinn.
Now here's a drive. That was good. That was a nice move by Nick Brannon as he was able to look off the defense. Looked like he was looking for that pass the whole way and then just went straight to the rim. 1 point lead now for the Bobcats. They try an entry pass down low. Cairns not able to collect. Turnover on the Pioneers. Bobcats with it. Tanksley has it. Slowing the pace. Tanksley driving. He's in the paint. And now a foul's going to be called. This is going to be on the Pioneers. Dakota Quinn going for the block. Called for the personal. So the second personal foul on Dakota Quinn. Tanksley is at the line to shoot two. First one on its way. Got it. Lopes and Anthony Brown return for the Pioneers. Cairns and Quinn take a seat. Quinn has to with the two fouls. Probably done for the remainder of the first half.
Definitely.
They need him in the second. He is a difference maker on defense.
He had 12 points so far, though, before those two fouls came on. A very productive day so far from him.
Second free throw is good. Substitution being made for the Bobcats. Coming in is Onati Brooks. Now the Pioneers trailing by 3. Their largest deficit of the day. Trey Brown over to Jake Alexander. Alexander slipped, but he kept the ball. Now to Anthony Brown, over to Trey Brown left side. Trey Brown driving to his left. Defense is staying right with him. Now Cam Brady has it, dishes it out. Anthony Brown, pump fake, shot on the way, two-pointer, no good. The ball's knocked away, last touch by the Bobcats. Jake Alexander and, let's see, Deontay McReynolds were up there. I think you say last touch by McReynolds. Now, if we take a look, here's where the Pioneers are in some trouble right now. On the floor, Cam Brady with 2 points, Trey Brown with 3, Alexander with 2. And that's it. That's the scoring that's on the floor right now for the
7
Pioneers.
points.
So somebody's going to have to step up and start making some buckets. There you go. Lopes is going to put in 2.
Lopes must have heard you right there because he immediately scored.
Somebody needed to. Yeah, Quinn has been the offense so far. Quinn and Cairns for the Pioneers. They need some help. Here's a drive. Layup up and good. Man.
Tanksley really destroying them down there.
That was Robinson. They're ahead the other way to Lopes. Oh!
Wow.
Oh, my
very
goodness.
unpopular call right there.
It's a surprising call when he's getting mugged by 2 people.
I think everyone in the stadium is mad at the refs right now after that call.
So turnover on the Pioneers after the travel call on Lopes. Now Scroggins heading back to the scorer's table. He's going to check in. Right now, everyone got to be watching Robinson, who's kind of taken over this latter half of the first half. Say that 3 times fast. Now they go to Tanksley. He drives, layup up and good. The movement without the ball for the Bobcats is very impressive. They all are moving continuously on offense. And people are just getting freed up. Pioneers trailing by 5. Trey Brown has it, tries it down low, taken away. Now Robinson ahead of the field. Big hop step, and their foul's going to be called on the floor.
Looks like the foul's being called on Anthony Brown.
Yep, Anthony Brown called for the personal. So now Scroggins is checking in. Cam Brady's going to take a seat. So again, the foul was called on the floor. So the Bobcats are going to be inbounding from their baseline. Now the officials want to talk some things over. Now they've got it figured out. Bobcats looking for the inbound. And it's a long pass into Tanksley. Tanksley has it. Hands it back off to Robinson. Robinson working to his left. Gets the ball over to McReynolds. Back to Robinson instantly. Now they go high post to Brandon. Kicks out. 3 on the way. Shot no good. Pioneers fortunate, but able to come up with the offensive rebounds. We're the Bobcats, and now another foul committed by the Pioneers.
Is it on Lopes?
Anthony Brown again.
Anthony Brown.
And so now with that and getting beat underneath.
Dakota Quinn and Patrick Cairns coming back into the game. That's a little surprising.
A little bit with Quinn's 2 personals.
They won't risk it, though.
All right, so we got some free throws coming up. Again, the Bobcats trying to pull away. First free throw on its way. Got it.
Checking in for Pioneers, number 44, Dakota Quinn, and number 24, Patrick Cairns.
All right, Quinn and Cairns back onto the floor. And one more free throw coming up for the Bobcats with 1:15 left in the first half. On its way, falls. Rattled around, but went through. So now Trey Brown brings it up the floor for the Pioneers. Anybody has to create. We go to Trey. Trey looking down in the post, cross court. Quinn, baseline jumper. No good. Rebounded by the Bobcats, and the Bobcats are out running. Quickly heading up the floor is Brandon. Brandon in the paint. Sent away by Quinn.
5th block of the half for Quinn right there.
Well, I thought that little move underneath was going to maybe. 3 on the way.
Boom! Alexander with the shot. A surprising 3-pointer right there.
Jake Alexander leaned into one and was able to come up with 3 points. Pioneers trailing by 4. They will have last shot of the half, barring anything crazy. Jake Alexander on Robinson. That's a very athletic matchup right there, offense and defense. Robinson still with it. Now he gets it over to Tanksley. Tanksley back to Robinson. Robinson's going to have to try and create with 6. Driving left, still driving, sent away by Quinn.
6 blocks in 1 half. Are you kidding me?
Ahead to Scroggins. Scroggins in the paint. He's fouled.
Scroggins doing a good job of drawing a foul right there.
I was a little worried. Scroggins got a little bit out of control, and that's when these officials tend to call offensive fouls. But nothing there. Called for the Scroggins at the line to shoot 2. 6.9 seconds left. Pioneers trying to draw closer before. Free throw. No good for Scroggins. Left it short off the front of the rim.
Pedro Lopes coming back in for
half. Because you might look for the Bobcats to try and throw it deep and just draw a foul to get to the line. Scroggins' second free throw. No good. Missed them both. Scroggins normally pretty automatic. Tanksley ahead of the field, drops it off, 3 on the way, at the buzzer, got it!
Tanksley with a buzzer beater to bring the lead to 7 at the end of the half. That was just an absolute dagger.
Deontay McReynolds with the 3. I'm sure the officials will come check it at the replay table, but that will be a good made 3-pointer. And nope, they're not even going to check it. So with that, it is halftime. It is 44-37. The Bobcats coming into Olathe with the halftime lead on your Pioneers. So go ahead and set your clock for about 13 minutes, and we'll be back with first half stats.
Sheriff says it's just a pineapple. Hi, Gordy Wetmore here for MNU Sports. Ever wonder how MNU quarterbacks escape pressure? Well, I'm here to tell you, it's easier. Woo!
all understand what we're out here for, and we're out here to win games.
The expectations are always high just stepping on campus.
No matter whether you win or lose, you're winning or losing with grace.
You're doing something bigger than yourself. Competitive.
Discipline.
Family.
Integrity.
Passion.
We are pioneers.
This is MNU.
A purposeful life is the inspiration and foundation of MNU. It's more than getting a better job. It's becoming a better person. The Christ-centered, student-centered culture at MNU will leave you transformed. Our professional and graduate degree programs will challenge and inspire you to become the person you always knew you were meant to be. Learn, grow, and earn your degree at MNU, a school that shares your values and your passion. MNU, purposefully different.
And I'm like, you know I'd claim that. Am I right? Hi. Ever wonder how MNU soccer players get so prepared for the season? Well, I'm here to tell you it's easier than it looks. Gordy Wetmore here alongside Oxford, England native and former MNU defender Steve Barney. Hello, Steve.
Hi, Gordy. It's an honor to be here today with you.
Nobody can understand you.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Why are you using subtitles? I'm being perfectly articulate.
Oh, blimey, Wimbledon, tea and crumpets, Big Ben, or whatever. Well, whatever. Let's, what's first? Let's get started. Come on.
Really? Let's get loosened up.
Oh, we need to get loosened up to play Quidditch. Okay, Steve, what are we going to do next?
Well, we'll start with some sled pulls and get your quads going, a bit of cardio, some sprints.
Oh, some cardio and some sprints for everyone. Hey, mate, let's go. Cheers! Sled pulls, lads. Take two. We'll do sleds. Oh, it's harder than it looks. Okay, what's this?
Moving on to some tire flips, get your legs involved, get it up, flip it over, move on. Cardio, legs, upper body, job's a good one.
Cardio, legs, upper body. Okay, what are we doing next?
We're going to get the sledgehammer, slam some tyres, build up your shoulders and your upper body, get a bit of strength going.
Oh, a sledgehammer, is that what you use to fix your teeth?
Because last time he didn't even talk about him.
Sheriff says it's just a pineapple. Hi, Gordy Wetmore here for MNU Sports. Ever wonder how MNU quarterbacks escape pressure? Well, I'm here to tell you, it's easy. Woo!
We all understand what we're out here for, and we're out here to win games.
The expectations are always high just stepping on campus.
No matter whether you win or lose, you're winning or losing with grace.
You're doing something bigger than yourself. Competitive.
Discipline.
Family.
Integrity.
Passion.
We are pioneers.
This is MNU.
A purposeful life is the inspiration and foundation of MNU. It's more than getting a better job. It's becoming a better person. The Christ-centered, student-centered culture at MNU will leave you transformed. Our professional and graduate degree programs will challenge and inspire you to become the person you always knew you were meant to be. Learn, grow, and earn your degree at MNU, a school that shares your values and your passion. MNU, purposefully different.
And I'm like, you know I'd claim that. Am I right? Hi. Ever wonder how MNU soccer players get so prepared for the season? Well, I'm here to tell you it's easier than it looks. Gordy Wetmore here alongside Oxford, England native and former MNU defender Steve Barney. Hello, Steve.
Hi, Gordy. It's an honour to be here today with you.
Nobody can understand you.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Why are you using subtitles? I'm being perfectly articulate.
Oh, blimey, Wimbledon, tea and crumpets, Big Ben, or whatever. Well, whatever. Let's. What's first? Let's start it. Come on.
Really? Let's get loosened up.
Oh, we need to get loosened up to play Quidditch. Okay, Steve. What are we gonna do next?
Well, we'll start with some sled pulls and get your quads going. A bit of cardio, some sprints.
Oh, some cardio and some sprints for everyone. Hey, mate, let's go. Cheers! Sled pulls, lads. Take two. We'll do sleds. Oh, it's harder than it looks. Okay, what's this?
Moving on to some tire flips, get your legs involved, get it up, flip it over, move on. Cardio, legs, upper body, job's a good one.
Cardio, legs, upper body.
And we're back. We have about 1.5 minutes until we begin the second half of play. I just did a quick little look over the stats, and we can see that Dakota Quinn was just a world beater out there last half. I mean, 12 points, 4 rebounds, and most impressively, I think 6 blocks. I mean, in one game, that's incredible, but in one half, that's just something else. And for Peru State, Nick Brannon was really slicing and dicing out there on his way to the rim and ended up with 17 points and 5 rebounds. He was very efficient this time on the court. In team news, I would say Peru State has been far too effective in getting points in the paint, as they are currently outscoring your Pioneers 31-19 going into the second half. So I think if, you know, the big men, all the big men, not just Dakota Quinn, can figure out a way to stop the scoring down low and the layups and all that, then the game's theirs. What do you think, Kyle?
That was poetry, kid. That was poetry.
Thank you. I do it all for you.
He's not the best color man in the business for nothing, folks. That's a movie before your time. Anywho, we're back underway. Pioneers are going to start the second half with the ball. Trey Brown has it. Goes up top to Quinn. Only change is Jake Alexander starting the half. So not quite all the starters. Pioneers still looking. Zone defense. It's a 3-2 zone being played. They go down low.
Oh, big pass. Way too high,
A little too high for Quinn. Now ahead of the field. And Trey Brown commits a foul to stop the fast break.
Is that shooting?
I do believe he will go to the line for 2.
Okay.
Talk real quick, rookie. I want to eat my popcorn.
He is actually eating popcorn right now.
Well, it only took him 5 years to tell me I could get some free popcorn.
Yeah,
I should have known that a long time ago.
I'm disappointed you didn't know.
Been pain the whole time.
Ridiculous.
My payment is my voice. The voice I'm sure people are tired of hearing for 5 years. But what else? First free throw is good. They're going to line up and have one more. McReynolds at the line, knocked down the first one.
Jake Alexander started in the half over Patrick Cairns, so I'm curious to see how they use that too. Going into this half.
Pioneers need a spark right now, and Alexander's normally good for that, as they're trailing 45-37 here in the early goings of the second half.
Trey Brown being a floor general right now.
Now Alexander has it left side, comes up top to Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown stops, gets it to Alexander again. Alexander drives, still driving. His shot is erased. Might have actually been fortunate for the Pioneers, as Alexander was way out of control and probably was going to throw that ball 20 feet over the rim. So we'll just take it being swatted out of bounds. Pioneers keep it. Anthony Brown in the paint. Tried to drop it off with Scroggins, and then Scroggins mishandles it. Out of bounds off his foot it goes. Turnover on the Pioneers. Ball back to the Bobcats.
This is a pivotal moment for the Pioneers. See if they can keep their heads up.
Well, the Bobcats are going to try and run away and hide right now. The Pioneers need to be ready. Robinson has it. Robinson is huge in their first half. My stats died. Hate it when that happens. Tanksley drives. Ball swatted away. And now out of bounds it goes off of the Bobcats.
Tanksley and Brandon kind of been a two-man show out there in the first half.
And Robinson.
Robinson as well. Three-man show, I guess.
Big guard play.
Big guard play out there. Really dependent on the smaller guys.
Yeah, they don't seem to have much down low. Although the points in the paint is a little misleading. You would think, oh, they have a center that's dominating. No, they're just able to get into the paint. Their guards are athletic enough, and here we go again. This time they slow the pace after the missed shot by Anthony Brown. Tanksley with it to Robinson. Robinson now in the paint, all the way to the rim. But he misses the bunny.
An easy layup right there.
He was expecting contact that didn't come.
Has to be mad at himself.
Alexander has it. Fakes the three. Driving in.
Spins.
Fires.
Fade away. Alexander with a really nice play to open up MNU scoring on the half.
Only would have been better if he had yelled Kobe before that fadeaway.
Oh man.
Yep.
You said it.
That's out of tribute.
It has to be out of tribute.
Absolutely. There's a three-point shot made by McReynolds. Yes, the basketball world stunned this week.
I would say the whole world's stunned, if we're being real honest here.
Yeah, by the passing of Kobe Bryant and his daughter. Now here's a drive by Trey, up and good. Trey Brown going to try and create.
Trey Brown only with 5 points now in the game. Usually a much larger score than this, but he's been playing Florida in a roll pretty well.
7-point lead for the Bobcats. Pioneers. Oh, that was a nice pass underneath, but shot not taken. Pioneers still looking for that spark. Remember, Trey Brown, he has caught fire behind the three-point line before. Don't be surprised if he does again. Long pass ahead, and Quinn not able to connect with Anthony Brown. Now Robinson, he's trying to race down the floor, and the coach wants to talk things over. Tell you, the head coach of the Bobcats, never afraid to use a timeout.
Never. Even when they're playing well. Calls timeout. Well. Really doesn't matter to him. He just, whenever he feels it, he'll do it.
Well, use them or lose them.
Use them or lose them. That's exactly right.
Just a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep things right here. What else pops out at you on the stat line there, Ricky?
Oh, man. I would say going into this half, 9 turnovers so far for MNU. Compared to Peru State 6. I mean, we're seeing a lot of just a little bit overthrown passes or thrown too hard, and whoever's on the receiving end is just able to kind of grab it and bring it down. Say if they can get that under control, there's definitely a lot of opportunity to score right there.
So Karen's coming out of the break onto the floor.
With Jake Alexander.
Anthony Brown is taking a seat. So the Pioneers have some shooters in there right now. Trey Brown, we know his range is when he enters the building. And then Cairns, he's not afraid to take a deep shot.
A lot of shooters on this.
A lot of shooters right now. So we'll have to see if they're going to see if they can't find some open shots here. Robinson with it. Ooh, boy, he thought about the three. He thought a long time about it. Didn't take it. They go to Tanksley. Tanksley around the screen. Working left. Kicks it to the top of the key. Now they're going to try and get around Quinn. And that's a problem with that. Oh, but able to get his own rebound and put it in.
That board should not have been gotten.
Nope. Good work by Nick Brannon.
Great work.
And Trey Brown calling out his play to his offense. They go to Quinn up top. Quinn to Alexander. Scroggins wants it in the post. They go to Cairns. Now they feed the post. Knocked away. Simpson was able to get around Scroggins and knock that pass out of his hands. Oh, that's a carry. Oh, my goodness. Now Robinson drives, dishes. Tanksley 3 on the way. Got it. But that call, it was missed.
Peru State.
Quinn head of the field. Layup is up. Offensive foul is going to be called. I think this is going to actually be on Scroggins.
Timeout called by Coach Lamar of MNU. Peru State climbing up with a quick 12-point lead. I mean,
yeah, Dante Scroggins called for the personal foul on the offensive end. And with that foul call, Coach Lamar wanted the full timeout. So we're going to step away for a second. We'll be right back.
A purposeful life is the inspiration and foundation of MNU. It's more than getting a better job. It's becoming a better person. The Christ-centered, student-centered culture at MNU will leave you transformed. Our professional and graduate degree programs will challenge and inspire you to become the person you always knew you were meant to be. Learn, grow, and earn your degree at MNU, a school that shares your values and your passion. MNU, purposefully different.
And we are back almost at the end of that full time out. Peru State just coming up with a quick 12-point lead, just extending the lead that they had at half. The Pioneers are looking for a way now to kind of fight back and close that lead because there's still a lot of game left to play. It still is anyone's game.
16-14 remains in the ball game. 53-41 is the score. Bobcats have really extended their lead here in the early going of the second half. The Pioneers just not able to find an answer right now. Quinn is leading the way with 12 points for the Pioneers, but other people need to step up. He's the only Pioneer in double digits. So Robinson has it, and he's slowing the pace. Because really, the Bobcats don't need to be in any hurry at this point in time. There's a drive, a dish. Another drive, another dish. Now in the paint, sent away by Quinn.
Block number 7 for Dakota Quinn.
Brandon's going to see Quinn in his sleep. But able to keep the possession with the Bobcats. They go down low again, and now a travel called. So it's going to be a turnover on the Bobcats. Ball back to the Pioneers. Trey Brown inbounds it into Quinn. Back to Trey, and here we go. So 53-41 is your score. Pioneers got to find someone to get hot. Alexander, right side. Good hesitation move. Spins, lost control. Ball's loose on the ground. Ow. That's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Onade Brooks. I'll tell you, it looks like Brooks came down right on his face. So hopefully he's all right. I mean, he seems fine. But ouch. He dove down on the ball. His face was the first thing to hit the floor. But he's all right. Cairns is going to inbound now for the Pioneers. They'll have a full shot clock once he does. Cairns looking. Long pass to Scroggins. Scroggins controls. They get it to Trey Brown. Trey has it at the top of the key. Trey working right, gets it to Cairns. Cairns working left. Kicks the ball up top to Quinn. Now to Alexander. They cannot get any closer to the rim right now. Now Trey Brown drives. Defense comes. Dumps it off. Quinn up and under.
Quinn finally breaking it open. They really were struggling to take a lid off the basket for a long time there.
Nifty move underneath by Quinn. Pioneers with 2 much-needed points. Trail by 10. Again, the Pioneers, when they went to Peru State earlier, they lost. So they're trying to hold home court. Now this has to be on number 1. There we go. This is going to be a foul on Brooks as he shoved off Dante Scroggins trying to secure an offensive rebound.
That is Peru State's first foul of the half right there.
Brooks is going to take a seat. Simpson comes back in. Coming in for the Pioneers is going to be Anthony Brown. Alexander's going to get a breather.
Pioneers, number 25, Anthony Brown.
Trey Brown has it. We're back underway. Pioneers trying to cut into the 10-point lead held by the Bobcats. Trey working to his right. Hands it to Anthony Brown. Anthony working left. To Quinn up top. Looking for Scroggins down low. They can't get him. Still looking. Now ball's being worked around. Scroggins is going to step out. Gets it to Cairns. Cairns long-range 3. No good, but Scroggins with the follow, but he went for the tip-in instead of controlling the rebound. And now a jump ball is going to be called. It's going to go back to the Bobcats.
Jump ball, possession, Bobcats.
Yeah, Scroggins might have wanted to rethink that. He could have come down with it and put it back in. Instead, tried the tip-in. I think he thought the defense was closer to him than they actually were.
Drew Switzer coming in for Deontay McReynolds here. I think Switzer, that might be the first substitution of the half.
Yep, and his first action of the evening. Now Robinson quickly the other way. Quickening the pace. Switzer has it. Switzer around the screen. Dishes it off. Here's a drive. Long pass out. Shot along the baseline. Brennan, no good. And
Board by Brown.
Scroggins caught something right in the face, and he is hurt. Officials have stopped play.
He might be bleeding now.
And now we've got little chippiness down the other end, and a technical is going to be called. Nick Brannon, who got in the face of not only Trey Brown but also Patrick Cairns, is now teed up. The Pioneers are going to go to the line.
Took long enough for that tee to be called.
The officials gave him all the leeway they could, but he wouldn't stop and got in the face of 2 Pioneers.
Cam Brody coming in here for Dante Scroggins.
So now the officials are going to look things over, and there's a lot to review. Wouldn't be surprised if they go to the replay TV. Again, what happened with Scroggins and then what brought on the talk on the other end. Let's see.
Technical foul called on number 23, Nick Brandon.
So Cairns not able to hit the technical free throw. So now the official's going to have a word with the coach here. I'm going to listen in. So the officials with a lot to unpack here. And now sending both teams to their benches. Let's talk things over. So you know what, producer man?
What's up?
Why don't we go to a commercial while we sort this all out?
All right, sounds good to me.
Yep, we'll be back.
Understand what we're out here for, and we're out here to win games.
The expectations are always high, just stepping on campus.
No matter whether you win or lose, you're winning or losing with grace.
You're doing something bigger than yourself. Competitive.
Discipline.
Family.
Integrity.
Passion.
We are Pioneers.
This is MNU.
Keep losing track of this.
We are back. That was my mistake. There's a situation kind of being dealt with or not. To be perfect honest, I don't know.
So here's the first rule of broadcasting here. It's always the producer's fault.
Whoa! So the player's swearing.
Okay.
They were looking at it to see if it was downhill in the comments if it's a basketball player or not.
Gotcha. I'm sorry? Oh, yeah.
This is a Nazarene University. What happened? But they're a T for swearing.
So the technical was for the language being used on the court. Patrick Cairns missed both the technical free throws. So unfortunate turn of events for the Pioneers. And now Trey Brown has it for the Pioneers. Anthony Brown with it. Maybe this will be the spark that the Pioneers need to
I sure hope so.
get something going. They go down low to Quinn. Double team comes. Quinn, hook, up and good.
Oh, Quinn.
So Quinn cuts the lead to 8. I will say this, surprising, and I mean just surprising in my own humble opinion, Brannon, even after technical, remaining on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Real bold move by the coach.
Most of the time, you'll see a coach pull the player who got the tee, but not in this case.
He really needs him out there.
Yep. So Switzer with it now. Gets it to Brannon. Brannon got left open. Doesn't take the 3. Now he does after thinking about it.
What are they doing leaving him open?
Well, I think Dakota Quinn didn't want to let Brannon around him because Brannon has the speed advantage, so he had to back off. It was a mismatch in favor of Brannon. Now Trey Brown with it in the corner. Again, Pioneer's still going to find anyone. They've got Quinn in a huge mismatch as Schweitzer is matched up on him. Now we're going to have let's see, this is going to be a foul on the floor. Who are they going to call for this? 32, that's Isaac Simpson called for the personal.
It's the third foul of half. Peru State right there.
So Anthony Brown gets it into Quinn. Quinn, a hook, no good. Long rebound goes to Simpson. I'll tell you, the coach for Peru State is about the loudest coach I have ever heard.
I'm scared of him, if I'm being perfectly honest here. I'm scared.
He's got some size on you.
And I'm a safe distance away.
He's got some size on you. Robinson not able to hit the layup. Anthony Brown with the rebound for the Pioneers. Gets it over to Trey Brown. Cairns wanted it for the 3. They couldn't feed him in time. Now Brady setting screens. Trey drives, hits Brown, cutting. Anthony Brown, layup left side, up and good.
Very well put together play
that was
by Brown, I believe, yes.
That was a very well designed play. That was designed the whole way through.
Oh, Dante Scroggins is going to be coming back in at the next.
And he only had to leave the floor after taking that shot to the nose. And then this is going to be Preston Cleaver checking in for his first minutes of the game as well. There's a shot, 3-pointer good.
And Peru State's coach calling a timeout on that one.
Yep, Peru State's coach called a full timeout. Again, not afraid to use them. And so with that, it's 59-47, a 12-point lead reestablished, and we'll be right back. All right, so we're back 59-47. If you're looking at the screen, you can see we've got the Twitter feed going on the bottom. You can follow MNU Sports at MNU Sports, and then if you want to tweet us here at the Pioneer Sports Network, it is on Twitter at MNU_PSN for Pioneer Sports Network. Feel free to tweet us. If I'm absolutely butchering your favorite player's name, by all means, tweet me and let me know how to properly say it.
Let them know.
Absolutely. I ask that every game. A few people have done it, thankfully.
A few brave souls have spoken up.
Oh, not even brave. Heck, I welcome it. That's the one problem. I don't get the chance before games to meet with other teams to get pronunciations of player names.
No.
It would be nice, but it's just not in the cards. So I will freely admit that I have probably absolutely destroyed a player's name or two in my time. So Preston Cleaver on the floor for the Pioneers. Giving Trey Brown a breather before the home stretch of this game. Anthony Brown has it up top to Quinn. Quinn over to Cairns. Cairns in the paint. Double team comes. kicks it out. Cleaver, a head fake. Works left, gets it to Cairns. Cairns on the way. 3, no good. Scroggins able to get the rebound. Now they go to Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown has it. Gets it over to Quinn. Double team comes. He gets it to Anthony Brown. Now to Cleaver. Cleaver.
A lot of passing here.
He's not going to take that 3. Now back to Cairns. Cairns has 8. Scroggins. Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown to Cairns. Cairns a head fake on his way in the paint. Shot is up. Good.
Oh, man. Cairns with a nice play.
Knocks it down with 1 second left on the shot clock, and now Coach Lamar wants to talk things over. So a full timeout on the floor, so we're going to make the producer work again, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
A purposeful life is the inspiration and foundation of MNU. It's more than getting a better job. It's becoming a better person. The Christ-centered, student-centered culture at MNU will leave you transformed. Our professional and graduate degree programs will challenge and inspire you to become the person you always knew you were meant to be. Learn, grow, and earn your degree at MNU, a school that shares your values and your passion. MNU, purposefully different.
And we are back. 2 very quick full timeouts called, first by Peru State and now by Coach Lamar of MNU. MNU really struggling to pull a lead up here, to cut the lead down, I should say. As Peru State pushed a 7-point lead at half into 10. And as we see them walk back onto the court, we're all curious to know what they're going to do to cut down this lead and win what's theirs.
I can't answer that question because I came in on the last word of it. What?
Okay, we're back. Kyle's back too, and we're all on the same page now.
Oh, sure. All right, the Pioneers coming out of this break are going to throw on a full court press. So the Bobcats going to have to inbound under heavy pressure. No, that wasn't difficult. They got it across half court quickly.
This is going to be very difficult for the Pioneers to maintain a full court press because the Bobcats have just been outrunning them all game.
They definitely have the edge in speed.
Very much so.
There's no question. Robinson has it. Works it up top. Now back to Robinson. Robinson gets her on Cleaver. And the layup didn't fall, but Simpson was there for the follow. Pioneers got lucky on that. Well, they didn't get lucky. I mean, they're lucky the first layup didn't fall, but then they gave up the second.
Trey Brown will be coming back in for what I can only imagine is Preston Cleaver. Thank you.
Don't worry. I butchered his name this whole first season. Preston steps back for 3, barely draws iron. And so now Peru State slowing the pace as they don't need to be in a hurry. Up 61-49. Robinson has it. Anthony Brown on him. Ooh, ball got away. Anthony
Brown with the swipe.
Goes ahead to Quinn. Quinn, layup right side, won't fall. Anthony Brown gets a rebound, feeds Quinn again. And Quinn's shot is sent away, but it's going to stay with the Pioneers as Brooks was able to knock that loose.
And Brown is coming in indeed for Preston Cleaver. And Tanksley's coming in for Nick Brandon, an interesting switch as they've played the game together until about now.
This will be a quick breather. I'm sure he will be back shortly. Trey Brown has it for the Pioneers at the top. Anthony Brown's going to launch a 3. Got it.
Boom! Anthony Brown with a quick 3. Trying to change the momentum of the game here.
So I was watching the scoreboard. They gave the points to the wrong team, but they corrected that. 61-52 is the score. Pioneers. Long way to go, though. They need some stops right now in the worst way. And here's a shot. Let's say knocked away, last touch by the Pioneers. And we are now under 10 minutes remaining in the half, so this is our official media timeout.
That's nice.
A purposeful life is the inspiration and foundation of MNU. It's more than getting a better job. It's becoming a better person. The Christ-centered, student-centered culture at MNU will leave you transformed. Our professional and graduate degree programs will challenge and inspire you to become the person you always knew you were meant to be. Learn, grow, and earn your degree at MNU, a school that shares your values and your passion. MNU, purposefully different.
And we're back. Big shout out to our producer for changing up the graphics and showing us what's good.
He's all right.
Okay. Disagreement at the booth here. We have 9:50 remaining in the game. Peru State with a 9-point lead. This is where we see the toughness of the Pioneers if they can fight back and pull this thing out. Because I know they can, but do they know they can?
Well, we've been saying it all game. Someone's got to catch fire. The only other person now in double digits is Cairns with 10 points. Quinn leading the way with 16, but they need some help.
Quinn, while having a good second half, is not nearly as dominant this time around as he was in the first half.
Yeah, Quinn's getting gassed. Trying to keep up with the speed of this Bobcat offense.
They're very fast and very quick.
Now they're able to get the ball in. See, easy layup. As McReynolds was able to come up with 2 points as he got lost on the inbound.
And Peru State's been outrunning him all game down there.
Yeah, Peru State, a very athletic team, and the Pioneers having trouble keeping up with the speed. Anthony Brown has it, working to his left. Looking for Scroggins, can't feed it to him. Now they go Scroggins, good position down low.
And one for Scroggins.
Got his man in the air, commits the foul, hits the layup, so Scroggins is going to go line for one more.
Scroggins now with 7 points on the day.
Scroggins with the ball on the way. Got it.
80 points on the day for Scroggins. And they still continue to full court press this Peru State offense.
Might as well. Tanksley trying to get away. They're able to break it. They get it across half court to Robinson. Ball into the corner to Simpson. He works it back out. Now Brandon's trying to drive left. Goes to Robinson. Robinson going baseline. Tried to get Quinn in the air. Quinn, good defense. Stayed home. So he pulls the ball back out. Here's a 3 on the way by Simpson. No good, but a long rebound taken by the Bobcats. The Pioneers got the stop they needed, and the rebound just would not take their bounce. Now Robinson again trying to get Quinn elevated. Quinn staying disciplined, forcing them out of the paint. Now 3 on the way. Got it. Robinson just steps back and hits the 3.
Kendrick Robinson having himself a day out here.
And now Trey Brown has it. He goes left. Nobody really moving for the Pioneers. Trey drives, dishes. They get it in the hands of Cairns. Now over to Anthony Brown. Nobody's being able to catch the ball in a position where they can do anything with it. By the time they get it, the defense has collapsed. Trey drives, layup, up and good.
The smaller Brown going up against 2 Peru State defenders and finishing strong.
That was a difficult shot by Trey Brown. So 30-second timeout. We're going to keep things right here. I don't know, Color Man, what do you see? What do you want to talk about?
Oh, man.
Hit him. Hit him with that knowledge.
Hit him with that knowledge. That's all I got.
What's the stat line for Brandon? Because, I mean, Brandon.
Oh, well,
yeah.
don't talk at Brandon right now. Brandon with 25 points on 10 of 14 shooting and 3 for 3 from the line. I mean, just an absolutely dominant show out there. Just incredible. He can't be stopped right now.
Not at the moment. The Pioneers are having trouble stopping a lot of the players. Let's see, Robinson also having a good day. Where's old Robinson out there? He's just killing us. Robinson with 11 points, 4 assists, 6 boards. Of course, his shooting percentage isn't great, 5 for 18 for Kendrick Robinson, but it's enough. Pioneers still with that full court press. Oh, Robinson looked like he traveled, no call. Tanksley in trouble, gets it across half court. Driving on Quinn, dumps it off with Simpson.
Oh!
Quinn.
9th block of the day for Dakota Quinn.
Simpson went up strong, thought he was going to throw it down with the 2 hands, and Dakota Quinn thought differently. Anthony Brown
down,
with the 3.
Cutting the lead down to 6 on a huge 3-pointer by Anthony Brown.
66-60, 8 minutes remain in the ball game.
Brown with 8 points on the day now.
They get the ball to Brandon. Brandon slowing the pace. Not in any hurry, pulls the ball back out. And you're going to see the Bobcats using a lot of shot clocking on most of their possessions, I would imagine, unless they have something real easy. Again, we're at 9 blocks now for Dakota Quinn.
One more block and have still a double-double off scoring and...
Oh, what a difficult shot by Tanksley. Pioneers played well on defense, but Tanksley with a difficult shot made. So, 8-point lead. Pioneers with the ball. Trey has it. Trey trying to cross up and get around Tanksley now. Now to Anthony Brown. Whistle's going to be blown. That's a correct call. That's going to be on Deontay McReynolds. He's going to be called for the personal.
And Jake Alexander coming in right now for Patrick Cairns.
Yep, the spark plug's on the floor. Trey Brown is going to inbound right here in front of us, in front of his bench.
Let's see if they can get anybody going. They get it to Anthony Brown at the top. Anthony Brown working to his left. Comes back to his right. Now to Scroggins. Scroggins 3 on the way. Got
Boom! That's a 5-point lead now for Peru State off a quick 3 from Dante Scroggins.
Pioneers now desperately need a stop. Robinson slowing the pace and surveying the situation. And Robinson, calm, cool, and collected. His pass knocked away. He's going to stay here with the Bobcats.
The tides may be changing right now.
Pioneers trying to steal the momentum back in this game, but there's a ways to go. Robinson, we've seen, really doesn't get rattled. Robinson working to his left. Comes back right. Dumps it off to Tanksley. Tanksley in the paint. Whistle blown. It's going to be a reach-in foul on Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown just caught out of position on that. Inbounding from the baseline are the Bobcats now. Long pass out to Simpson. Back to Robinson. Robinson and Brown one-on-one. Robinson working to his left. Gets it to Tanksley. Alexander on Tanksley. There's the drive, and he got right around Alexander and Quinn like they were standing still.
Defense just broke down right there.
Yeah, Quinn completely gassed, but they need his rim protection when they can get it there. So he just let Tanksley right around. He also can't get a silly foul at this point. Trey Brown drives, kicks it all the way out. Quinn, head fake, drives to Trey. Trey for 3, got it!
Boom! Quick timeout called by Peru State right here as I see their lead now being cut down to 4.
70-66, a full timeout called by the head coach of Peru State. So we're going to step away for a moment, then we'll be right back.
Understand what we're out here for, and we're out here to win games.
The expectations are always high just stepping on campus.
No matter whether you win or lose, you're winning or losing with grace.
You're doing something bigger than yourself. Competitive.
Discipline.
Family.
Integrity.
Passion.
We are Pioneers.
This is MNU.
And we are back from that full timeout. These full timeouts not seeming so full, if you ask me. They seem like they're going pretty quickly.
That was a pretty quick timeout, no question. No changes for the Pioneers coming out of that break. Hopefully Quinn was able to catch his breath a little bit. Full court press looks like it's going to stay on. Trey Brown also looking gassed. Again, the speed of this Peru State College, man. They're working them.
Peru State's also starting to seem a little tired, too. It just seems like everyone's tired at this point.
Well, it's been a very fast-paced game. You know, you have the games that are pretty slow and methodical. This has not been one of them.
No.
So now Brandon gets it across half court. Got to tell you, the press for the Pioneers is so ineffective, you almost wonder if they might want to just ditch it.
You said it, not me.
Well, I'm just saying. And now here's a easy follow on the other end for Brandon. He comes in from the weak side and able to get the rebound and put it in. With that, Cairns coming back in the game. Now Alexander has it for the Pioneers, top of the key, halfway through their shot clock. They get to Scroggins. Scroggins to Trey Brown. Up top to Quinn. Quinn to Anthony Brown, overplaying the 3 on everybody now. Now Trey's going to step back, 3 on the way. Got it!
Woo! Trey Brown cutting that lead to 3 on a big old shot right there. 13 points to try in the game.
72-69 with 5:20 remaining. Pioneers again need to stop. Right now, here's a drive, a dish, 3 on the way, no good. Rebounded by Anthony Brown. It was about time the Bobcats missed something.
Oh, yeah.
Now Trey Brown ahead of the field. To Scroggins, now to Anthony Brown, back to Trey. Trey long 3 on the way, no good. Anthony Brown gets the rebound though. Oh, and throws it away. Tried to get it to Dakota Quinn, and it's taken away by McReynolds. McReynolds read that pass perfectly and was able to steal that away from the Pioneers, who still trail by 3. Robinson driving all the way to the rim. Sent away! Oh, but a foul call.
Wow, what looked very much like an on-ball block now being called a shooting foul.
You can see 2 Pioneers over to calm Anthony Brown, who was not pleased with that foul call.
I'm not pleased either.
All right, so at the line are the Bobcats. Robinson, first shot on its way. Good. Cairns comes back onto the floor for the Pioneers. Alexander takes a seat. Again, Cairns is going to need to knock down some threes. The Pioneers need to get it going here. Trailing by 4. Robinson at the line. He has one more. Oh, the gym got too quiet. Come on, everybody. He's able to hit number 2. The lead now 5. 5-point lead for the Bobcats. The Pioneers been catching a little bit of fire from behind the 3-point line. And try and keep that going. Cairns with it. Working left. Gets it to Quinn. Quinn to Trey Brown. Trey has it. Driving. Oh, boy. He got nailed, and a foul's going to be called.
Kendrick Robinson surprisingly disagreeing with what was so obviously a foul.
Now
right
everybody
there.
looks like they're upset. Scroggins wasn't thrilled. So Robinson is called for the personal. That's his 3rd. Trey Brown's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Scroggins taking umbrage with the official over something. I'm not sure what. A friendly word, it looks like. And the last thing the Pioneers would need right now would be a technical on their side, but no. He's looking for explanation only. First free throw from Trey Brown, up and good. Oh. Alexander heading back in. Going to give Anthony Brown a second to catch his breath. He'll be back quickly. They need his range. So Trey Brown, one more coming up. Rattling, and that one won't fall. Robinson with the rebound. Now Robinson up the floor. Working to his right, trying to get around Jake Alexander. Drives, dishes it out. Trey Brown, good defense. Another drive, another dish. Brannon with it. Now back to Robinson. Screen's coming. Robinson still with the ball handling. Now to Brannon in the corner. Brannon a head fake. Trying to get around Quinn. Dishes it out to Robinson. Down to 4. Off-balance shot. Difficult shot. And the smallest guy on the floor comes out with it, but a shot clock violation. The shot did not draw anything but backboard. It never touched the rim, so a shot clock violation. So now the Pioneers put Anthony Brown back in for this offensive possession, trailing by 4. 74-70, 3:49 remaining. They have the ball. Pioneers going to try and close the gap. Thankfully, there's still plenty of time. But any empty possession's a bad one right now. And so now the Pioneers working it around. They get it to Quinn. Quinn back up top to Anthony Brown. Good fake by Anthony Brown. Now he's going to drive. Defense stops him. They get it to Trey.
5 seconds
down to
left.
5 on the shot clock. Trey for 3 on its way. No good. Ball knocked around. Last touch by the Bobcats.
Great hustle by, I believe, Scroggins right there.
Scroggins came swooping in, trying to knock that free. I'm going to say, Brandon, he's got to be careful talking to the official. Again, already with one technical and still talking. So the Pioneers are able to get it into Scroggins. Now a whistle blown, and they call an offensive foul on Scroggins.
What?
They're going to say he pushed off to create space. That's not the call that you want, not the time that you want it.
Jake Alexander coming in for Anthony Brown right now.
So what they're doing right here is trading offense for defense. You want to keep Jake Alexander in on the defensive possessions due to his speed and his rebounding, and then you put Anthony Brown back in for his three-point shooting. You're going to probably see this for the rest of the game, or close to it, if there's any kind of a stoppage where you can make that substitution. You see Jake Alexander on Robinson. Robinson spins. Sent away by Quinn.
And that is Dakota Quinn's 10th block of the day.
Quinn with a great help defense. The Pioneers with a chance. Alexander has it in the paint. And he puts it in for 2. Pioneers trailing by 2, 74-72. 2:49 remains. Tanksley has it, slowing the pace. Now he's going to try and drive. Brooks cuts. Now Brooks able to come up with the rebound. He wrestled it away from Scroggins and came up with 2. And so now Trey Brown with it for the Pioneers. Worth noting the head coach of Peru State was desperately trying to call a timeout. They didn't grant it to him. So Trey Brown has it, working left, runs right into a man. Nick Reynolds, good defense. They go to Cairns up top. Now across to Scroggins. Scroggins to Alexander. Alexander's going to try and create. Down to 8. Gets it to Quinn. Quinn for 3 on the way. Looks left, it is left. And the long rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Bobcats. Now here's the trade again as Anthony Brown. Well, Anthony Brown coming back in. Jake coming off, so blows my logic out of the water. I think they're just changing on any stoppage. Pioneers looking to get somebody trapped here in the backcourt. It's knocked free. And a timeout called by the coach of Peru State. His man was in trouble as McReynolds almost turned that ball over, but a timeout was wisely called by their bench to keep the possession. Now the official having a word with Scroggins, and it was not a friendly one. So, with that, we're going to have... Oh. Okay, so the officials are going to go to the replay table. Scroggins was wanting a call. I can guarantee you that the way the official feels about him right now, he's not going to get the call, and I don't care if a guy took something out and hit him. What?
It's a full timeout, so it's up to you.
I am analyzing the review.
Go
Ish.
ahead. You're good.
Nothing called, nothing doing. All right, let's step away for 30 seconds.
A purposeful life is the inspiration and foundation of MNU. It's more than getting a better job. It's becoming a better person. The Christ-centered, student-centered culture at MNU will leave you transformed. Our professional and graduate degree programs will challenge and inspire you to become the person you always knew you were meant to be. Learn, grow, and earn your degree at MNU, a school that shares your values and your passion. MNU, purposefully different.
All right, so really that was all much ado about nothing. 2:05 remains in the ball game. The Pioneers trailing by 4, 76-72. The Bobcats will have the ball after the timeout called by their coach. So the Pioneers backing off their backcourt pressure, not going for it this time. They're going to get set defensively and see if they can't come up with a stop. So Robinson in control for the Bobcats. Alexander comes to pick him up. And Pioneers really need that stop. Robinson drives, dishes it out. Ball worked around the perimeter. Bannon with it. Brandon, sorry, I knew that said that wrong. Sounded wrong. Back to Robinson. Jake Alexander's in Robinson's pocket. He sends a low pass into the paint. Ball's loose on the floor. Another shot clock violation. Great job by the defense of the Pioneers.
Oh, Nandi Brooks coming in for Isaac Simpson here.
Scroggins able to get it into Trey Brown. Brandon thought about a little single-person backcourt pressure, thought better of it. Backs off, Trey Brown up the floor. Cairns coming over to the scorer's table. He's going to check in. You need that three-point shooting out there. Great feed by Scroggins.
Oh, my God.
Nobody in the gym saw Anthony Brown cutting to the rim except for Dante Scroggins. Not you, me, or anybody. What a great feed. 76-74. The Pioneers trailing by 2. 1:13 remains in the ballgame. Now a stop is a must. Drive baseline, stuck. Kicks the ball out to Tanksley. Tanksley in the paint. Shot, no good. Gets his own follow. Can't hit the follow. Ball loose again and taken by the Bobcats. Ball goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 15 seconds. We're under a minute remaining in the ball game. Robinson goes right side. Here's the drive. Stop. Hands it off to Tanksley. Tanksley going to try and get around Scroggins. Steps back. 3 on the way. Got it! 38 seconds. Pioneers quickly the other direction. They get it to Quinn. Over to Alexander. Now to Trey Brown. Trey Brown driving baseline. Still driving. Shot is up. It falls.
MNU calls a quick timeout.
Before the change of possession?
Before the change of possession.
So it's just a 30-second timeout. So here's what we got going on. It's 79-76. 28.3 seconds remaining. You would think maybe the Pioneers would just foul and send them to the line. The problem is the Pioneers are going to have a lot of fouls. They only have 5 team fouls. You need 7 team fouls before you're in the single bonus. So they'd have to foul at least twice to get them at the line. So we don't know if they're going to do that. They are coming out to set up a backcourt press. Full court press in the backcourt, however you want to say it. But the Pioneers are going to need a stop. They're going to need it quickly. And you know if you're a Bobcat, you're coming out looking for that dagger. You're just looking to end this game on one shot right now.
I thought they're going to go to Tanksley right now.
They're going to find anyone they can. They've got all ball handlers on the floor right now. Every guy out there can handle the rock. They get it into the corner. Now they get it out. They break the press. Pioneers have to hustle back. They're going to take all the time. Oh, they're going to have to do something because they can dribble it out. I was going to say the shot clock is dead. So the Pioneers now have to go for the fouls. They didn't call a foul on that? They just said out of bounds?
Out of bounds.
Pioneers got to find someone. They got to foul immediately. There we go. Cairns commits the personal. But again, we're not there yet on the team fouls. One more, and it'll be 1-1.
Anandi Brooks comes in for Nick Brennan.
Nope, they changed their mind on that. They sent him back. Brandon's going to inbound from the sideline. It looked like it too, but I think they changed their mind.
Got me.
And now Tanksley in. He is fouled. Now we're going to have the bonus. We're at a 1-1, and this is going to put Tanksley at the line for the front end. So Anthony Brown comes in. Alexander takes a seat. 13.8 seconds left. Pioneers have to get this rebound if this is a miss on the front end. And then they're going to have to hustle down. Time is short. Time is short. This place is going to get loud. This would be a good time. And he's able to hit the front end. Tanksley, big shot to get the 4-point lead. Second free throw on the way. Got them both. Pioneers must hurry. Here comes Trey. Trey quickly down the floor. Spins to Anthony Brown. 3 on the way. No good. Too strong. And now rebounded by Robinson. Fouled by Trey Brown with 6.3 seconds left. And it looks like this is going to be all she wrote. But, of course, you play until there's all zeros. Again, Trey Brown called for the personal. No big deal, only a second. No time left for it to really matter. First free throw on the way from Robinson. Short. Trey Brown quickly the other direction. He launches the 3. No good off the right. Scroggins with the rebound. But not enough time. That's going to do it. And the Peru State College Bobcats able to come into Olathe to take this game from the Pioneers. And again, they were so close in the standings that they're just going to flip-flop at this point. This is going to raise Peru State to 11-10 overall. They will now be 10-6 in conference. And that's going to drop the Pioneers to, 12-8 overall. That'll make them 8-6 in conference. So, Pioneers swept this year by the Bobcats. That's an unfortunate turn of events. I'm going to let my color man tell you about the stats. Here he goes.
Peru State heavily outshooting MNU from the three-point line today. 50% to 36%. They also just outscored them in the paint, 48 to 39. I mean, those guards were slicing and dicing down there. Worth noting on the MNU side that Dakota Quinn had 16 points, 10 blocks, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. So even in a loss, a very valiant effort from him, and a very valiant effort from your MNU Pioneers to try to cut down a big lead in the second half.
So that's going to do it from here in Olathe. Again, the Pioneers split tonight, 1-1. The women were able to hold home court in the first game. Men not able to keep pace. So our next game is going to be here at home on Wednesday of next week. That's February 5th. We're almost to February. February 5th against the nemesis, the arch rivals of the Pioneers, the vaunted Baker Wildcats. So make sure you come down here, fill up the Bell Family Arena as we take on the Wildcats from Baker University. I mean, it just sends cold chills down my spine saying it. Baker. Ew. Anywho. So, yeah, if you can't join us, then tune into the Pioneer Sports Network. As always, you can listen to the play-by-play call, not done by me, because I'm not here next week. We're throwing Rookie into the fire.
Rookie.
I'm not going to be here. Anyway, so, hey, everyone, have yourselves a great week. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. We'll see you here Wednesday night. Good night, everybody.